Under 16 years of age, we have what we call hourly restrictions and hazard duty occupations.
低于16岁的劳工有特别的管理方法。
Okay, so we are running short of time, and I'm glad to see everybody here. We can do this again, and that's what we want. We want to bring people in to have businesses so they can become, if you're not in compliance with the law, to get in compliance with the law. That's why we're here, and we're glad to see all this group of people, and we would glad to do it as many times as we need to in order to get, everybody in the same boat and compliance.
谢谢大家来参加，如果大家有什么问题可以问他们，希望能帮助大家了解这个美国的劳工法。
Okay, at this time, I'm sure we have thrown a lot of information out to you, and we're going to stop and we're going to do a question and answer. So,
现在他们开放的。
I have a quick question for you. You say about the kid less than 16 years old. How about the older daughter and son, which is little and she working in the ready center?
there's hourly restriction. There's an hourly restriction. In other words, they can't work. At 15 or 16, they can't work no more than 18 hours a week. Okay, during school. All right. They can't work prior to 7 o'clock in the morning. They can't work past 9 and 8 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's some restrictions to that. Our purpose of that law is to make sure that the kids, they get the education, go to school, and a lot of the hazard duty occupation is to keep the kids from getting hurt.
就是老板的自己的孩子，小于16岁的孩子也是不能超过一个礼拜不能超过18个钟头，早晨7点钟之前不能来上班，晚上8点钟不能上班，在3个时间。
Hi, Tricia Sung with OCA Georgia. We're an Asian American Civil Rights Organization. I just have 4 questions. Please feel free to answer any one. Number 1 is how many Chinese and Korean businesses in 2012 have you determined to be in violation of the Fair Labor Standards Act? Number 2, what are the specific violations? Number 3, what is the average penalty and fine per violation? And number 4, what recourse is available to businesses who protest the penalty and fine?
Okay, as far as your answer, we cannot determine, because when we do any violation, to find any violation, we do it's the entire. We find it in banks, restaurants, constructions, hospitals, and So I can't give you to what the violation. The violation normally, we do find a violation in every establishment. The law was established in 1938, and actually it was down to protect the employees. Okay, that was back in the Depression. So what we try to do is make sure that employer, just think of the one that's law, the Fair Labor Standards Act. We want to be fair to those employees as well as to those. Okay, so if we do find violation of minimum wage or overtime, what we do is any wages that is due to those employees are given back to the employee.
他说他们没有办法知道到底这个华人餐馆业有哪一种的违规的事情，他们基本上执法发现有违规的事情的时候，他基本上都会把那个该给的工资要给这个劳工。
If the Department of Labor does any investigation, we go back 2 years.
他们去调查的时候，他们会往回看2年。
From the minute, from the time the investigator goes into the establishment. That's if he finds violation, of course.
Question here. Sorry, just one clarification. 2 years is what the statute of limitation that we normally have. But if there's a willful violation, then we will extend to a 3-year statute of limitation. So makes sense.
如果发现有违法的事情，他们基本上往往会看2年，调查2年。但是如果发现是说你是故意特别去犯这个违规的犯法的话，他会往回追溯3年。
To Billy, what he said is, so therefore, an employer to keep payroll records must be kept for at least a period of 3 years.
所以你要是留下这个他们工作记录，跟薪资的记录最少留3年。
What is the youth employment minimum wage?
The youth employment minimum wage. Okay, the youth, there's 2 minimum wage. I think it's $4.90 for the first 90 days. Okay, and then after that it goes to $7.25.
所以劳工的薪水，童工的薪水，低于18岁薪水，前90天是10块，10块9毛，超过90天之后就变成正常的工资7块2毛5。
So therefore, my recommendation is to start with the minimum wage. That way you don't get in trouble.
最简单的话就是基本上就付的是7块，最低工资7块2毛5。
If you training like first, second week, still minimum wage.
Yes, sir. Minimum wage is paid from the minute he walks in the door of the training. Yes.
If you didn't know anything, but you got paid minimum wage.
That's the minimum wage. That's, you know.
最低工资在训练时间之后，你也应该付最低工资。
I think if you go to New York, it's probably minimum wage $12.50 or something like that. By the state of New York, so. You were in the South. Go ahead.
Sir, thank you for letting me talk. I'm an employee. I was also a small business owner for a while before. Now I have some question to ask you guys. It's not that, due to respect, okay, now you say those agencies, the agents come to the field, they were totally follow the procedure and totally follow the law and totally, follow everything that obey the laws, no violation according to you, but does that including the procedures that they are going to get, or are they really following the procedure, including a proper a way to do their job, or including the racial profiling?
We don't racial profile anybody.
Okay.
What?
With that, okay. Now, I was manager on duty on one restaurant. When the first one came in, say, can we conduct? We're from the labor department. Can we conduct an investigation? I say, okay, you're welcome to do that. Well, please have a seat. And the second thing he told me is, can I talk to American? I was shocked for a while. I say, I speak English too, sir. Okay. Do you have any American speaking working here? Well, I don't know what that means. What that's supposed to mean? I was just wondering. Okay, I'm afraid I have to raise voice. And the procedure, they're totally wrong. They're misleading me. Come on, you don't have a fixed schedule. I ask questions. I say, if I don't have a job, do you giving me a job? I don't have hours. Do you give me hours? Say 2 questions is no. And I say, that's exactly, I don't have a fixed schedule. I work this hour per week. It looks like he is misleading the statement, trying to lead me to the wrong alley of the questions. No, my question is, if, for me, my point of view as an employee, I think I'm like, psychologically disturbed. And it's wrong and right is reversed. Well, I love the company. I've been working there for a while. Okay, they also let me, use a lot of their facilities. I'm really appreciative. And it just feels wrong for them to misleading those questions, and I think it's totally misleading. And you try to find something wrong. If not something wrong, it's not right.
Yeah. Excuse me.
That's yeah. Go ahead.
I think
think
What you are getting to is whether there's any
Right.
procedure for to lodge complaint.
Right.
That's, I think, basically, because he knew that he had been treated in the statute procedure, so is there any way for them to lodge?
Well, I just want to let you know, don't get confused. A lot of people get confused with the State Department of Labor and the Federal Department of Labor. And I don't know which one you're talking about. They call us the labor board. We're not the
I'm
labor
talking
board.
about the one who come to the premises, you
Well,
know.
that could be the state or federal. I just never had
Mr. Chu,
heard.
right beside you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know what there's any.
I tell you what, let's get all the questions and you can talk to us after the meeting. I'll be around.
I
I'll be going to
totally
let you talk.
respect your answer.
Any more questions, please, hold on.
今天我们讲的是 we just about two questions. So right now we just left the two questions. So if you want, and just ask the question, so you don't have to see your situation. So this is a story. So we need a result. We need an answer to your question. All right. So to your question. So question is not around 1 minute, right?
One
Go
question.
ahead.
Okay. If you find out you violate the labor law and you order employee 200 hours, and that employee quit half years ago, now he come back, he want the money, and you already violation the law, and how you fix that problem?
Well, there's several methods of us, we don't want to tie up an investigator's time. If it's an isolated case, in a situation, let's say that I was, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting in a meeting here and say, I worked a year ago, and then he paid me, well, I would come to the Department of Labor, okay, and call them up, and a lot of times what we do, we call the employer up and let them know, because you no longer employ anyway, and we let them know that so-and-so have worked there, and he has, if you keep a record of your information, we would get a record, and he wasn't paid properly. So what we ask for the employer is to give you the bad wages that that you owe. And we'll do that administratively. We don't even go to the establishment.
如果一个你的工人离开了你公司，离开你餐馆，之后半年1年之后，他再来说当时他去去告状说你没有付他钱，他们基本上的劳工部会要求你来证明说他工作多少时间，完了之后让你把他欠的公司的工资会给一个工人，但是他们会有特别的行政的方法来处理。
Did I answer your question? Yes, ma'am.
When the Department of Labor comes to conduct the investigation, can we request to come back later, like if the manager's not at the premise?
I didn't hear your question.
Like when you guys come in to conduct an investigation, can we request for you to come another day or schedule an appointment because the manager's not here, or is it mandatory for you to do a investigation right away?
Actually, the law under Regulation 516, we give 72 hours, okay, for to have the information ready. However, if when I used to be an investigator, if I go in and the manager's not there for whatever reason, when we get back, I say, well, here, we usually give you information of what we need and what we're going to do to make that audit or that compliance audit efficient. So we don't waste your time or waste our time. Okay?
基本上呢，如果调查员到你的餐馆去调查的时候，他会给你72钟头让你拿出他们所要求的资料，所以不是需要当时马上问题解决，他会给你72个钟头的时间。我们现在再拿一个问题。
我想请问一个简单问题，我用国语麻烦你翻译。那美国的法律有没有保障劳工1星期一份 full time 的工作，1星期雇主要给多少小时的工作做
？They ask you whether there's any guarantee, whether the law guarantee any minimum hours that the employer has to allow the employee to work. Like
No, there's no guarantee of hours. We say for every hour's work must be paid. Okay, if you do have more than a 30-minute rest period that we went over it, you can't deduct that from those hours worked.
There's no guarantee that the employee
No, you could work an employee 20 hours, 30 hours, 40, as long as you pay them at least a minimum wage. And if that employer is covered under the law.
他说没有，基本上说美国法律没有说你一定要给劳工多少个钟头，但是说劳工工作时间你就是一定要每个钟头都要付他时间，不能就是说像刚才讲的说休息时间你要超过短于30分钟呢不等于休息，但是基本是工作时间，但是他老板不需要说保证说你来我这边呢我一定要给你多少是一个礼拜10个钟头20个钟头，没有这个保证，他跟你们之间协议没有说一定要。
那一个礼拜哪怕都没有多过下礼拜40个钟头。
没有，他讲没有，政府没有说你一定要给你工作时间。没有。Okay, if there's other questions, you guys can come in to ask the question later. 如果再有问题的话，我们可以在私下再问。我们这个座谈会基本上到这边。
Let me give you a number that you can write, and you can call our office if you have any questions. Although we have translators that we can connect through our modern technology, and we may be able to answer any question that you. Our office number is 404.
他这边给你们公司他们办公室电话号码，你们可以打电话，电话号码404。
893
893
46
46
00.
00。
And there are technicians that will be able to answer your questions. There are. Well, we have a client. Have you called lately, or because we have about 3 or 4 technicians now working.
Let me ask you my personal question, okay? I heard that all the talk about labor or employees. What about the small business owner? You have it all law protect the owner. They can do the best business. Not worry about something. I know it's too much for owner. They know how to pay for. Employees, they know how to get the money back, go home, take care of the family. But the problem, all the here people I see to the face, problem is they don't know how to protect the business, the owner. That's what I think is the key point here. Okay, every employee they know how to get money working, they want to take it home, protect the family. A business owner, they want to know how to protect the business, pay the tax, pay the rent, also the payment, that's the issue. All the owner right here, boy, I want to know that. I know the American law always protect you. Some employee, I tell you, they use it. But by law, they kill the owner. Life, discrimination, whatever, all kind of problem, but we don't have any protection. That's they use your law, lie, trick people, something. A lot of bad people get hurt. We need to give everybody something against the owner.
Okay. That's your only protection that you have as an owner. You're in business and thinking on to make a profit, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. But you're also in business to keep law. Yeah. Okay? So, as an owner, you have to be very sharp and very frugal on what you do. That's why I keep emphasizing you as an owner, okay, and I emphasize it to employees as an employee, because the law says the Fair Labor Standards Act. Fair. We want to be fair to you, and we want to be fair to them. But if you don't keep any regular hours worked, okay, and we find information of any employee that is misappropriating the violation of the provisions of the law, obviously we're going to take that in very serious consideration. Okay?
I want to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Chu and Al. Thank you for coming to give us information. And also thank you everybody for coming. I think if you have more questions, like Al just said, you can go to their website or call the number. I think they'll be happy to answer the question.